Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short game. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewall them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Choosing to return the punt. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small hiccup on that return. It's a shotgun run call. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense hoping to get a drive going. On the run, it's Thomas. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. We all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
You make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks free. And that run produces a decent gain. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense getting set. It's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's taken right around the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on third down and goal? Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's reeled in. It's Jones. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down after that completion. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Thomas. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be visible at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Makes a nice move there. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardinal Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's complete on the crossing route. That's a big hit at the end, but a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now it's second down here. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target, yet easy through as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pulls it in. It's Chambers. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Looking 1st down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Breaks into the clear. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Makes the defender miss. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple of yards for the first down. You can almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play. 2nd down play coming up.
And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. Across the 40. Gets into space at the 50. Scooped up from the defense. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands.
Here we go.
There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Fights through a tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback still with the football. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
No, kick it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. That will pick up the first down. They'll spot it in 38.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the right here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half into a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
USC.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Banner.
Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Go.
I'll go back to sleep. Shit. Who do it? No, yeah, that was bad for the rest of 2 hours later. Sleep. Mm-hmm.